Major, coming at you with another kind of cool video. In this video, we're going to go over a couple of emergency preparedness tips, like how to cook an emergency high protein meal on the fire. Also, we're going to go over what is a solar still, and I'm going to show you how it works, how it operates, and what it could do, possibly save your life in an emergency. Also, some cool solar powered gadgets. So stay tuned. Remember, download my ebooks in the description below. You can download all the major stuff right down there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all of y'all, and let's get into this video. Wait. This will get us started, Amor. Let's go. Alright guys, so I got my Survivor's fire starter, survivorfirestarters.com fire starter. So like I showed you in the last video, you got your compass, you got the reflector for a signaling device, and you got a thermometer that tells you temperature outside, and a cool flashlight that comes with it. So we're going to take the striking device and we're going to go ahead and put this on some tinder and try to get this fire started. Alright guys, so I'm going to get some of my tinder off of this cedar tree, because cedar trees, if you see them in the forest or in the woods, they'll have all of this bark coming off like this. So this is really cool, easy to light stuff. You can just peel it right off, and if you get the lightweight stuff like that, this stuff will catch really easy. Okay, so we're going to use some of that, and let's take that over to the fire and let's get this started. That's gonna light good. Here we go. Got that going a little bit. Don't let it die. Okay. So if it dies, we just have to do it again.
It's going to blow it away. I think so. Yeah. Can you skim?
So now we got our fire going. We got the wood over there burning, getting those coals heated up so we can cook some stuff on there, show you guys some stuff. And right now I'm going to show you how to turn this cold bottle of water into scalding hot water using the 4 Patriot solar steel. Now I got this as a gift. I bought one of the solar generators from 4 Patriots, and then a part of their package, I didn't even know this, they gave me a whole bunch of cool gadgets, solar powered gadgets. Pretty good deal. If you see their commercial about solar generators and you're curious if that's, you know, works good, or look, they shipped me my stuff in less than I had it in 1 week. So they have a payment program, because the solar generator and the solar panels, it's not cheap. But I did not have that as a part of my emergency survival list. I've got gas powered generators, but I finally made the purchase on the, I did some reviews and stuff and checked out different solar generators, and that one by far ranked up pretty high, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed it. They got these payment plans you can do with them. So check out 4 Patriots. They sell survival food too, 20-year shelf life survival food, freeze dried stuff. So check them out. But I'm gonna show y'all this solar still. It holds exactly 1 bottle of water, and what you do, of course, you take the lid off here, because it has like a plunger type suction device right there. So you don't want to just rip it off, you want to ease it out. Inside of there is glass. It's glass, it's almost like mirrored glass. So what'll happen, it holds exactly 1 bottle. So say for example, you got an old plastic bottle and you had to get some water out of the river, out of the stream, out of the creek. This would actually heat the water up and steam it to the point where it'll kill all the bacteria and whatever could be in the water. It's going to kill it. So that's why I said it possibly could save your life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put that bottle of water in there. Still a little bit left. I'll drink that. A little bit. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top because it's got to have room to boil the water. Then you put the lid back on it. So what you do, back here are the hinges, and over here are the solar panels. Now you do have to be careful with these. They're not like so solid where you could break these, in other words. Okay, this handle right here actually doubles as you put it in these little notches right here. See these notches? You put the handle in the notches, and then that's what's going to allow you to set this back at an angle so the sun's rays can get it. So it's going to lean on this handle that fits in the notches, and then you're going to aim these panels at the sun. So basically it's going to be just like this. And basically it'll look like it's not doing anything, but when you catch it at the right angle, you see how strong the sun's rays are beaming back. So you let that sit there for about 20 minutes or so, at the most 30 minutes, and then I'm going to show you what it's going to do in about 30 minutes. This thing heats up water. I've already done it before, so I've tested it. This thing does a really good job. We're going to talk about some of these other gadgets they sent me as a free gift. The 4 Patriots solar still is working, and I just want to show you these other couple of cool gadgets they sent with my package. These were like bonus stuff. These are gifts, so I thought it was pretty cool. So this is a solar power flashlight, and it's pretty heavy actually. It's not a little flimsy looking setup. In here, if you notice, right in here, this is a cutting device. So you could like cut a seat belt, you could cut some material with this. This is built into the side of the flashlight. Then on this side, you got a glass breaking tool. This thing hits like a hammer, and you can break some glass with it. On this end, you got a compass, which is totally cool. Sorry, got a little pollen on there. I'm in Georgia, so pollen gets everywhere real quick in the spring. So you got your compass on this side, okay? And then over here, this is like a little clip that protects the on and off switch from getting inadvertently clicked on and running your battery down. So if I clip that off, like so, it will, okay? Now you can see these cool, if I was in the dark, you could, let's do this. Let's go into the four-wheeler so you can see. Okay, so now you can see these cool LED lights, right? And then if you push the button here, it'll have different patterns that it will do. You just hold the button. Now it flashes red, like an emergency signaling light. Then you hold the button. Now your flashlight comes on. And we're in the daytime, of course, so you can't see it good, but you got a pretty cool LED flashlight. Then you hold the button again, and now you got this white light that comes on like a work light. Hold the button again. You got your flashing red and green. And I think there's another pattern on here, but at least you can see these couple of different patterns that it has. It's a really cool device, I think, and it's solar powered. You don't have to worry about batteries. You don't have to worry about you know, charging something up in the wall plug, or even running your whole solar generator just to charge up some flashlights. You got it right here, solar powered right there. So that's a cool device. This one is the 4 Patriots solar bank, and this thing right here is like a USB charging port. It's on already, so like when you pick it up, it comes on by itself. The lights will light up there and it'll let you know it's on. So it's a solar panel charger, and basically all you're doing is going to open up the end of it, and that's where you'll find some USB ports and some other ports where you could charge your phone, charge your iPad, so on and so forth. It's got a little clip. You clip it onto your backpack, so maybe while you're walking through the woods or walking somewhere, this is clipped on, and it could be charging while you're walking. So that's the 4 Patriots mini solar panel battery bank. This was a free gift with my solar generator. So I just wanted to show you guys these cool gadgets they have on the market. So there's 3 of them. You got the solar battery power bank. You got the solar flashlight with all kind of cool gadgets, compass, all kind of stuff in it. And then you also have the solar still, which will turn some dirty, nasty water into some steaming hot, clean water. So that's what I wanted to show you on this segment of the video. Hope you like that. If you got some questions, leave some comment. I'm not a dealer. I'm not a reseller of their products. I just bought the product and they gave me some free gifts. So I wanted to show you guys. I think you can go on their website and purchase stuff singly, like the flashlight or the definitely get you a solar, it's called a sun kettle, solar still. Definitely try to pick you up one of those. Those are cool. So as you can see, I'm using the Ford Patriots solar battery pack to charge up the iPad here, which is really dead. Let's see, it's charging it right now. So we're getting a little charge, and but it's all the way dead. So I just want to let you guys know this stuff does work and you can utilize it. Y'all gotta know this stuff, man, because some of these little small things are the very things that could like save your life, like how to start a fire. Having the tools in your possession that could do that, like especially in your vehicle. You got to start making sure you got some of these essential things in your vehicle, like in a go bag. You know, make you a backpack, have your fire starter, have you some basic first aid stuff, have a couple of bottles of water, maybe some Cliff bars, 5 or 6 Cliff bars, something that could get you down the road a minute till you can exercise some more options. So when Major's doing these videos, I'm just giving you options. I'm not saying that this is the right way, that you have to do it for your environment. No, take what I'm showing you and then expound upon it, improve upon it. This is like get you started, get you headed in the right direction. You're never going to see any of my videos where I'm, you know, trying to act like I'm some expert, Bear Grylls or something like that. Nah, I'm not that guy. I haven't arrived at that level yet where I can eat bugs bigger than my hand with all the squishy stuff in there. That's just not me right at this moment. But could Major do it if he had to? Yeah, I probably have to cook it or something. But I ain't trying to really do that unless I have to. But that's a really cool skill set to have, because if you can get past yourself that far, man, you can just about survive anything, as long as the anything didn't just fall down on you and crush you or something. But if you just had to rough it out in the woods, out in the wild for months on end, yeah, you could really get down like Bear Grylls style if you went that far with it. The stuff I'm showing you guys right now is like, yo, can you make a fire? Do you know how to go get some wood out the woods, or from you know, out the tree line? Or do you even think about that stuff? Some people might even wait too late and they're stuck stranded somewhere. Then it's nighttime, then the cold sets in, and now you're trying to think about getting warm. No, you should have been getting your firewood together and get ready to start your fire before the sun set, before the sun start going down. You can't put up camp when it's already nighttime. I mean, you can if you had to, but the whole idea is to do things while moving, like as they're coming up. You don't wait till right at that time you got to do it. You're trying to do it a little bit ahead of that time, so it's already set up. That's where you get the word prepping or prepare from that mentality. So everything I'm showing you in these videos is not the end all be all. There's probably other brands and other makes and models of stuff out there. I'm just showing you what I got. You know, you guys, you can be the judge and jury on this stuff, but I'm just showing you how I get down, like I do in all my videos. This is just what Major does and what he uses. So it's a stair-stepping tool for you guys to take it a step further, or at least get to that level where I'm at. And then, you know, from there you can add on. But right now, these are the basics you need to have. And then we're going to have some other basics on this video here in just a second, showing you how to cook some real high protein, nutrient packed food that you might even find. Like, I'm in Georgia, so we're going to show you how to cook raw peanuts on the fire, like in the fire. Okay, So I know that most people might not be thinking about it, but hey, you're somewhere and you're you're looking for food sources and you're foraging and stuff, and maybe somebody had grown some peanuts at one time, because that stuff can come back. Certain vegetables and stuff can come back and still be growing under the ground. And then when spring comes out, if you know what to look for, you might spot some peanuts growing, right? You should see them on top of the ground, but would you know what to do with them? Because when they're raw, they're not going to taste very good. I don't think you can eat raw peanuts. You're either going to have to boil them or roast them. All right, so that's what we're going to go into next on the video. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to cook some raw peanuts on the fire. So basically, and I got my sidekick over here.
My sidekick.
She's commentating too.
Hi, honey.
Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm making some little peanuts on an opening fire, and it's trying to cooking today, and it's time to make fruit juice. Mommy want to make some juice for me. I already pushed the juice of some kind of fruits, of vegetables.
So are you going to make the peanuts first, and then we can do the juice? Okay.
I'm making some peanuts today.
There you go.
If I'm picturing the peanuts, it looks good.
And how are you going to make them? How are you going to cook them?
I'm going to cook them and medium opening fire.
On the fire. Awesome. Let's do it. Mommy's going to go over here now, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
And I'm going to go over here.
You stay back there because it's a little hot right here, okay?
Okay.
All right, Daddy will do this part, and then you can have some. All right, so guys, basically, we got some raw peanuts from the store. But if you were to find these in the wild and I don't know, maybe you came across a peanut farm and they had some raw peanuts or whatever, you're looking for veggies, you're looking for anything you can eat, you got some raw peanuts, okay? So inside is not cooked yet. It's got the shell still, but it's not roasted and it's not boiled. So you don't want to eat these if they're raw. It might make you have a stomach ache or something, I don't know. I haven't tried it, so I'm not wanting to, so we're gonna roast them. So you just put them on the coals on the fire. Actually, try to move some of this around so we don't have too many flames right here. And we're just going to use this area right here where we got some coals already. So we're just going to put them on the fire. A couple of more.
I'm going to put them, Daddy.
It's a little hot, so you might want to let Daddy do it.
And I would do it.
See how they're getting brown already? They're already getting roasted.
Oh, they're roasting?
See?
Okay.
So the shell's getting brown, but that doesn't mean the inside is getting brown.
I want to do, Mommy. Honey, can I hold it?
So now we'll just keep turning them. And I mean, this fire is hot. So watch your fingers, maybe get you a longer stick, something you can turn them with so you don't burn your hand. But this is what they'll look like, roasting them on the open flame. And once they get done, we're just gonna crack them open and eat them. All right, so my wife's helping me a little bit, and y'all can see right here, this one popped open. So that kind of tells you when it might be ready. So let's go ahead and open that one up.
Open that one up.
See what we got here. Nice. Looks just like that, nice and roasted.
Can I eat it?
Yeah.
Wait for it to cool
Got to cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we'll eat that one. So you guys know you don't need that many peanuts to get some good protein. So if it was a dire situation and you just had a handful of peanuts, that is enough protein to get you down the road a little bit. You don't have to eat a whole bag of peanuts like we're used to doing in America to get some calories or some protein. You just need enough to keep you going. So that's what this video is really about. It's not about sitting back, kicking back over the fire, grilling meat and all this stuff you got. This is about kind of learning how to make some quick survival calories and protein, you know, just from some natural things that might be laying around, or you might even have packed somewhere. So if you didn't have electricity, you could still cook you some peanuts on the fire and eat those peanuts right after you cook them.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and open up one. There we go. See, it's all nice and roasted looking. Then,
I want honey.
you want one? Okay. Get that husk off of there.
Thank you.
And then, see what we got. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Roasted peanuts. Better than getting them from the store roasted, because no salt's added. So, if you got high blood pressure and you need to roast your own peanuts, this is a great way to do it around the campfire. Or in a survival situation, you could utilize doing this as well. You see it dropped on the dirt. A little dirt won't hurt. Don't worry about it. Ain't gonna hurt you.
Dirty Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and don't forget, let them cool down a little bit. The cooler they get, the crunchier they'll get. Let's check out our charging with the 4 Patriots solar charging power bank. Charging up the iPad. Let's see what we got. I got it under the table in the shade. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so we still got about, well, 9% charge, but I was on 0. It wouldn't even turn on. So it's only been charging for about, I guess, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So that's not bad. It's emergency power. I'm sure it's going to charge up a phone quicker, but the iPad was completely dead when I started charging. So we'll just let it charge up for another 20 minutes and see how much power we get. But it's still going to let you use the device while it's charging with the solar panel. And let's see, let's get back in the sun a little better too, and that might help it go a little bit faster. So now we're going to go over here to the solar still and the sun kettle, solar still by 4 Patriots. And I got my thermos ready, because what I want to do after I heat up that water, I want it to stay hot for a while. So I'm going to pour what's in here into my thermos so I can keep it hot. But here's what we're going to do. You pick this up and be careful with this. This is not a safe, like, I mean, you got to be careful with this, because this water could be extremely hot. When this little vent is up, that means it's hot. So we're going to open it carefully, and that's why it's got that little rubber gasket in there. So while you're opening it, you can let the pressure off, if any. And it's got these vents up here too. This one, make sure that this is open while you're boiling the water, because you do not want this to explode. See if we got some hot water yet. Can you come closer? Because it's pretty hot, guys. You can see how hot that water is coming out of there, and it's only been sitting here for maybe, I don't know, what, we had it sitting here for 20 minutes. So if you let it sit for another 30 minutes, it would be hotter, but right now, it's pretty smoking hot. You can see the steam coming off. Here, get a little closer. So yeah, this bad boy works, and it works quickly. I don't know how hot it is, but if it's got steam coming off of it, it's pretty hot. It's actually really cold when I put it in. So that just shows you how quick you can boil some water with this 4 Patriots solar sun kettle. And if y'all have any questions, go to their website. It's 4 Patriots. You can check them out. And if you got any comments, leave them below. Tastes pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
What you eating?
I'm eating some chestnuts.
Chestnuts? Okay. You sure those are chestnuts?
Yeah. I make the chestnuts is dope. And we always get some chestnut, but we don't have chestnut. We'll buy some more chestnuts later at the store. And we have some beef peanut, and we're cooking out opening fire.
All right, we're going to check the 4 Patriots solar battery charger, the battery bank. See what we got on the iPad now. Sun kind of went down a little bit. So actually, that's not bad. 20%. 20%. Took about, it's been charging for about 30 minutes. but it was 100% dead. After a long day, sitting around, cooking stuff, making fires, unloading the trailer, all kind of stuff. Me and my homegirl, we're gonna sit back and relax in the hammock and get a little rest out here under the big old cedar tree. So until the next video, this is Major Gardner. Tell him.
This is Major Gardner.
Signing off.
Signing off.
For another. Look at the camera. Kinda cool. Video. What you say after that? Peace.
Peace. I can do this is Major Gardner.
Help me! Help! Help! Can we rest now? Okay, rest.
I will do.
Okay, but rest first. Thank you. Here, push this button.
Push
the black button.